Ooh, I got your own eyes, baby. That's my shit.
What song is that?
Girl, that's Jill Scott.
Jilly
Crown
from Philly.
Royal.
Crown Royal? I thought so. Okay.
Yes, girl, that's that Crown Royal.
Okay, so look, man, I woke up this morning, right? Excited.
Woke up this morning with my mind.
Come on.
Stayed on Jesus. Hey, I woke up this morning with my mind. Stayed on Jesus. Hey,
Hallelujah.
my God. Woo, go ahead.
So, I woke up this morning excited that we was gonna be here today, but
because you'd already started. What happened?
No. I'm just saying. I'm happy to be here, man.
For sure, we back.
Most definitely. I'm grateful, and I got a little message for the people out there.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Tell the devil all week. The Lord.
We was in the vein.
He will provide.
Yes.
I'm a witness.
I'm a witness.
The Lord He will provide.
Baby.
Message to the people out there.
One, two, buckle my shoe. 1, 2, buckle my shoe. 3, 4.
Oh man.
Shut
Yes.
the door.
You better praise him.
5, 6.
He gonna break it down.
6, 7, 8. Big fat head. He will provide.
He will provide.
I know the Lord.
Welcome to the BZ Podcast. I am your host, B, and I am unfortunately with my co-host, Keisha.
Don't do too much, nigga. Don't do too much. Because you know you happy to be here with a nigga.
I am, though. I am. I wouldn't podcast with nobody but you.
Big facts, period.
But
likewise, sprinkle me, nigga. Just come on, sprinkle me, nigga. We already know what it is.
Whatever, nigga. Get your ass out of here. Anyway, but today we are joined by a newcomer, new to the podcasting game, straight thug from the OG. You know what I'm saying? From these streets out here in the hood.
Bang, bang.
You know what I'm saying? Miss Ashley Bellamy, how you doing?
I'm great. Thank you guys for having me.
No problem. So today is your first experience as podcasting. Thank you for trusting us with your, first experience with it, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Especially Keisha, because
she's been
off the rocker. So
I'm just gonna keep my cool because we just at the beginning of the show. But go ahead.
Go ahead. No, it's up to you. It's on you now. What we got?
No, because you've been talking shit all day.
Lead us in.
Anyway, thank you so much, sis, for coming in, baby. From one therapist to another, baby. We are here.
Yes, we are.
I'm so excited to be a part of the show. Of course, you all know we are back at it again with our latest segment or latest series of the Be Easy podcast. Of course, we're bringing something a little bit different, a little bit more fresh. Of course, we always talk about life in general because that's what the base of our show is. We talk about life, we talk about what's going on in the world and just what's happening right here in our backyard, right? So we are going to talk about a variety of different topics today. But before we get into that, how have you been, B? Given that we haven't recorded since May.
Yeah, since May 24th.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I've been good. I've been super good.
I mean, since then. So we had May and then June. June is your month. You got your birthday, you got your anniversary, you got Father's Day, then so on and so forth.
Just the whole month is mine.
It's the whole month, just right?
Call me Mr. June. You feel me?
I'm not calling you that shit.
You gonna call me
That's
Mr.
dumb.
June? All right, fine, whatever.
But
I'll take it.
How was it, your experience in June, given that all of those different events took place? How was it? Tell us, give us something.
So I had a great time. I absolutely enjoyed my birthday. You all came to the crib, whatever, on our anniversary. We hung out in the garage, whatever, chilled, cooked, ate, drank, everything. You know what I'm saying? So it was good to be around a bunch of people that I love, people that, you know, family that I call family. And, you know, it was cool. It was cool. It was cool. That was our anniversary. We didn't get to plan anything to do on our anniversary because of course, moving into the new house and everything, and then just life in general, teenagers and adult kids. So, you know what I'm saying? We pretty much, you know, we took care of them, and, you know, we took care of ourselves, you know what I'm saying, during our anniversary, just by chilling and having a good time.
Good.
And then my birthday come around, and then, you know, I went to work. You know what I'm saying? That's what I do. You know what I'm saying? I go to work, take care of my family.
You went to work?
I went to work.
You went, but you didn't do no work.
Shut your...
This nigga, look. So anybody that want to know, Brandon don't do no damn work at work. He called and FaceTime me, and he just be in his own world, be working on everything but work.
No, I don't. I be working on my work. Sometimes.
Yeah, podcasting, the house stuff. He be all on Tiff. He be all on the camera watching the house of their damn thing. Yeah, I'm snitching. He like,
oh, you is a snitch.
Who the hell at my door? Oh, okay.
Who the hell dropping off them packages?
Right, exactly. Packages?
But no, I love my job and I appreciate my job because people at work, they watch the podcast now.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So I get it. I follow you.
Yeah.
You do a great job at work.
I'm gonna have to cut that out. But no, I enjoyed it. My birthday was cool. I'm a year closer to 40.
Ooh-wee.
So it's
old ass.
Old, you know what I'm saying? It's just my daughters, all of them text me, you know what I'm saying, on my birthday, talking about, hey, old man, what's going on? You know, you're 39 now. What you gonna do? You know, so I'm starting to plan my 40th too. So look out for those details. You know,
okay. All right. I'll probably get the details. Your birthday is what? June 15th?
Yeah, it's gonna be.
Yeah, I'll probably learn about it June 10th.
Probably. Yeah, probably around that time.
Sound about right.
Yeah, so just be ready. You know, just have the money ready.
Hey, special shout out to Rachel Dilworth. Nigga, them lemon drops for that party. Baby, you did your big one.
That's why I don't touch them.
We went to the liquor store. We got most of the stuff again. But when I tell you, baby, she can mix. She can mix a drink.
Yeah. And I don't touch
she did a big one.
I don't touch them. I don't. Yeah. Y'all do that. Y'all do the lemon drops.
How your sugar? How you
listen here. Listen here. I failed. You know.
Did you fail, or did you allow yourself grace?
I did. I allowed myself grace because I was too hard on myself in the beginning. You know, I did a month straight. You know what I'm saying? No sugar. And then when my wife, she brought me that cheesecake for my birthday at the party, whatever, I was like, okay, I'm about to tear that dang thing up. You know what I'm talking about? But then goddamn kids, they ate the whole cheesecake.
The whole damn cheesecake.
The whole cheesecake. Gone.
You didn't get any?
I got 2 pieces of it.
That wasn't enough.
Yeah, for my birthday. I was mad. But my wife, she brought me another cheesecake on my actual birthday. So I had that one to myself, whatever. But I still didn't eat all of it. You know what I mean? I still in the back of my mind thinking like, you know, I gotta, you know, bring it down a little bit. So but as of right now, I'm still on the journey. I'm still on the kick, whatever. I'm trying to limit the sugar that I eat. So I'm also watching my grams, whatever, if I'm doing like 1 gram, whatever, and all that stuff. So I'm cool with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not beating myself up on it. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking it slow.
Good.
You know what I mean?
I'm proud of your little ugly ass. You doing good.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey, it's good to be ugly.
All right. All right, JB. All right.
Yeah. So how about you? How was your month of June?
My month was a month. I mean, all I do is work. So I'm trying to learn, you know, healthy work-life balance and trying to not do too much. I feel like all I do is work. You know, my son always tell me, Mom, I'm just tired of seeing you work, like, because that's all I do. And so I'm trying to get that balanced out. Me and my son, we on our weight loss journey. And, you know, really kicking that into high gear, doing some meal planning and meal prepping and exercising. We're going to the gym 5 a.m. My baby, he started high school.
Yes, sir.
He started his high school program, and I'm so excited for him.
Yep.
I know he's tired of me at this point, but I'm super excited about that. But overall, since we last recorded, everything's been pretty good. I can't complain. I cannot complain about anything. Just celebrating life and keeping it moving, working on, improving my life journey. That's it.
So how does that feel with, you having a son that's going into his freshman year of high school
Oh hell, I'm terrified.
and with the, recent events?
You know what? I'm a little. I think that the topic that we're about to hit on, I'm very sensitive to because I have a son. I think I saw it in a different lens if I didn't have children. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that I wouldn't care, but it wouldn't hit as much as it is right now. Talking about the Nolan story, we all know what that looks like and what took place. Nolan Wells, the 18-year-old in Mississippi, who pretty much came up missing on the 4th of July, and his body was found on the 6th, down there in Mississippi. It is one of the topics that really is hurtful. And the fact that it's so many like little hidden things everybody want to hide and be on hush hush about it is just mind blowing to me. Thank God they have Ben Crump on the case. He's a very successful attorney down south. I mean, he kind of running things down there. So with that being said, I'm hoping that they find justice. Lord will, rest in peace to Nolan. It's very disturbing. It's no sense of cooperation, in my opinion, when it pertains to this kid. And I just really feel bad for his parents. I genuinely feel bad for his parents. So as a mom of a boy, a black boy, a young man, this hit a little too close to home for me.
Yeah. And it's for you too, Ashley, because you have a son too as well.
Yep.
That's going to his senior year, right?
His senior year, and he'll be 18 on October 18th in a couple months, like 3 months. So it's heavy. That's heavy too. I mean, I feel like that's even more closer to home. I mean, it's all close to home, but I think there's just, it is hurtful. I think hurtful is an understatement, but it almost just puts more fear in us, like as if it's not there already. We're constantly having to have conversations, be careful who you spend time with, be careful who where you go. And it's like they have to always have that extra layer of, just awareness on them, because you just don't know. You don't know who, like, you think one person's your friend and they may not be. And I don't know. It's a lot. It's layers to this.
I have so many questions. Like, the whole story as it unfolds, because honestly, I think if people weren't really pushing it, they would have been closed this out. Absolutely. This would have been over with. Today the 11th, they found his body on the 6th. This is over and done with. They would have ruled it as something crazy and just would have been over and done. But my question is, some of the things that they are saying is so odd. Like, it's just odd behavior. Yeah. Number one, within the culture, if we go out with a group of our friends, how often are we saying, "Oh, well, I'm just going"?
I got to rap somebody
He's 18, else. Okay, right. He 18, so that's rare to find that. I'm not saying that it don't happen, but that's quite rare. The fact that he didn't have his cell phone, he opted to give his phone to somebody on the boat and told them to go on about their way, and he was going to stay behind for some girl or whatever the lie was, right? Allegedly. That doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. No. Nothing is adding up. I was looking at the story. When the parents did a press conference or did some press or whatnot, and the dad was saying that he and his wife had went out to that area, like I guess the day before, looking in that same area that the body was found, and there was no body there. Wow. They didn't see anything. There was nothing there. They couldn't find him. All of this stuff. They talked about how they went to the young man's house where Nolan's car was. They were giving them a hard time with getting the keys to Nolan's car. I mean, it has been a hot mess since all of this stuff took place. And I think, with Mississippi being a southern state, we know what that looks like. For sure. So my thing is, what are authorities going to do with the information that's coming up. Because now you can't just sweep it under the rug. It's so many different avenues, so many different things that are being said now. So if you try to sweep it under the rug, you're gonna be looked at like a problem. Like, what's happening?
Right.
You got the judge. One of the kids' parent is a judge. She's commented on the whole situation. Why would you comment? You don't know.
I find that odd too. That
you don't even know the full story.
Yeah.
You're going based off of hearsay,
right?
Which your child may have come home and said or whatnot, and you voiced your opinion. But my thing is, I think that something happened to Nolan. They know what happened to Nolan, and it's odd that they lawyered up prior to all of these findings starting to come out.
Yep,
that's odd. And if they're your real friends, all they could say is that you wanted to stay behind. They didn't say we went back out there to try to find him, or we hurried up and contacted our family to try to, or contacted his family. I didn't notify this child's parents until like later on that night that he didn't come back with y'all.
Right.
That's odd.
Yeah, and I think that it is odd that it's kind of in relation to the lady. I forgot her name. Ashley. I forgot her last name, but she was out there, was engaged to the man, and I forget it was in Africa or something like that, and she passed away. But they found her hanging in the hotel room.
Oh, the influencer.
Yeah, the influencer.
Oh my God. Let me find her name.
And,
I'm gonna find her name.
Yeah, and then nobody could really give any information to her parents. And they found out days later when she was passed away.
What?
Yeah, it was days later. She was already gone and everything. They found her in the hotel room hanging, and nothing, no information. Nobody told the father nothing. Nobody told the mother nothing. No information was given to the parents. And I feel that's odd. That's super odd that in both of those situations, when somebody passes, you don't notify next of kin as soon as possible. Like, you don't tell nobody, hey, this person's passed. We think this person's passed away. Can you come identify this body?
Right.
It's just no information given. And it's sad.
Yeah, it's terrible. It's sickening.
Yep, her name was Ashley Robinson.
Ashley Robinson, yeah. Thank
you. She went out of town on a trip with her fiance, and pretty much ended up dead. This was back in April 8th
of this year, right? Yeah, of this year. Yeah.
So my thing is, when it pertains to Black folks, they come up missing, they come up dead, and everything is kind of hush hush. All right. Sweep under the table.
Or they take your time.
Take your time. We still have to do some investigating.
Right.
We have to, try to rule out this and rule out. There's no sense of urgency.
Yeah.
Okay. But, and I hate to play the race card, but when it's on the other foot with other races, it's go. Yeah. Like, we got to hurry up and find something.
Expedited.
Everything is expedited. And I'm trying to figure out, like, they're still human beings.
Yeah.
These people are still, they're family members of somebody. They have lives. Right. And to me, they treat us so like we're disposable.
Yeah.
And I just find that crazy. And they have not said nothing else about this girl.
They haven't. And these are kids. Like, in both of these situations, you hear about both parents in the household that didn't hear anything about their kids being dead. And I cannot imagine. I got 3 girls. I cannot imagine anything happening to my children, and I don't know for days.
Oh, it's over with.
No,
I'm not going to listen. I need to know that day that out
within
this boy is connected to me. I know everywhere he at.
You'll probably feel it in your spirit.
My spirit is going to tell me something.
Yes,
off.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Too.
As parents, as mothers, as a father, we feel when our children are in danger. We feel when our children are in crisis. We know. I'm telling you that his mother may have known something was off based off, they may have talked every day. Because me and my son talk every day. Yes, he's 14, but all day, every day. Yep. We either texting or talking. So you don't think that she didn't feel something was off?
Right.
You out here on a boat with a bunch of people that do not look like you. Exactly. That's my next question. Are these your real friends?
Yep.
You get what I'm saying? Or are these some, people that you probably met, they probably invited you and you like, cool, I ain't got nothing planned, so I'm gonna go hang out. They seem cool, right? How are these your friends?
Right.
Because it wasn't not another black folk I saw in no pictures. I ain't
Right.
seen nobody else black.
Yeah.
My next question is, who is this so-called girl that he was supposed to be staying or kicking it with on this other island that he
Right.
opted to stay on?
Did they question her?
They ain't nobody said nothing. It's like when I say everything is so hush hush, I'm really following it because I feel so much compassion and so much
Absolutely.
sorrow for this,
Mhm.
not just for the mom, for the dad also, but as a mother, your child left your home in one piece and now he's no longer alive.
Yeah.
The last time you saw him was the last time you saw him.
Yeah.
That's crazy to me.
Yeah.
And
It's
everybody just
heartbreaking.
walking around, you know, acting as though it was nothing.
Yeah, they treat it like it's nothing, and I'm just shocked at the information not given. Like, I don't want to compare and contrast, but the woman that turned up missing, the mama of that the host on TV. Forgive me for not knowing these folks' names. I just
No, you talking about on Today, the
Yeah.
Today Show or something like
yeah,
that.
her mama went missing, and the whole world went looking.
Oh yeah. Good.
Is it Good Morning America or is it the Today Show? It was one of those shows. I find
I
it.
know what you Guthrie.
Guthrie,
Yes.
yeah, Guthrie,
Yes.
Guthrie.
Oh,
yeah.
and I mean they followed that. They knew everything. They was damn near tracking her heart monitor and
yeah,
everything.
yeah.
They
And
was on that.
it's sad because like you don't get that same energy when it comes to
Mhm. To
our
us.
children or
Yeah.
our folks. You know what I'm saying? And it's terrible, and I hate to see it. I
Yeah,
really do.
it is
I hate to see
heartbreaking.
it because I pray that nothing happens to any of us like that. You know what I'm saying? Even us as an adult. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because adults get snatched up too,
They do.
and it's just sad that we fear that okay, if something happens, our family won't know about it.
Yeah.
So I
Mhm.
just pray against that. I just pray that everybody stay safe. Right? Like, hey, take those measures. You know what I'm saying? They got the Find Me on your iPhones. They got the Life 360.
Yeah.
They got all that stuff, man. Make sure y'all take care of y'all people, like for real.
Yeah, take care of your people. And as for this, they need to find they need to find out what's going on. And every one of those kids that know what happened to him need to be prosecuted. Every adult that had their nose stuck in the business before anything broke, they need to be prosecuted
And held accountable.
and held accountable for their actions, because I deeply believe, because that's another thing, most of those kids, their parents or they're connected to some form of power.
Yes, money. That's it.
So anything to keep this under wraps,
Yep.
they're going to do it.
Absolutely.
And the crazy part is, like you said, like the one mother is a judge, and her first thing is, oh well, my son told me that he was going to stay back with a girl. And it was like,
Okay,
you
and
a
so
judge.
you said that. Now remember, you said she put that out there.
Right.
So now let's find this girl. What if there's no girl? And you, as a judge, you done opened your mouth and
Yep.
said that he done stay back and stay with some girl, and there's no girl. Then your credibility as a judge now is in question.
That's right.
You get what I'm saying? Like,
And maybe it should be.
it definitely
Maybe that's
should.
the exposure that she needed.
It definitely should.
You know?
And I guarantee you, there is no sense of urgency. But because this has been picked up, this is part of the reason why this is one of the reasons why I love social media. Because now that it is in social media world, now it's everything is coming up to the surface.
Yeah.
You have to address it now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Whereas if we didn't have social media, you know, broadcast media like TV, radio,
right.
they will
Yeah.
probably talk about it for like maybe a few days and they'll cut it.
Yep.
Everybody will be wondering what's going on.
Yeah.
Social media, we got pictures,
Yep.
we got quotes, we got video, we got all types of stuff that we
Yes.
can see. And you know, Facebook got its own FBI.
Yeah.
Them nosy ass
Pretty
niggas
much.
that don't be working
Yeah.
and just
Yeah.
be want to
Yep.
Mhm.
trust me. They putting the pieces together.
Yep.
And I like the fact that the person that had the video of them arguing with that grown ass man beforehand, I'm glad that he put that video out there,
Mm-hmm.
because there's questions right there. Like,
Mhm.
because he wasn't fighting with the boy, he was fighting with one of his friends.
Mm-hmm.
So what happened there? Like, what was the result of that argument? Like, he was trying to get the boy away from him, from the grown man. The grown man was like, he was bucking at him.
Mm.
So what was the result of that? And where is that man?
Yep. Where's he at?
I'm trying to tell you, all of this stuff is coming. I'm happy they posted that video also, because this goes back to that other story. What's his name? He just recently, they recently sentenced him. He the one that stabbed the boy, the football,
Carmelo Anthony.
Carmelo Anthony.
Yeah.
Go back to that case. Now here we have another black boy he's actually defending himself, right? The boy gets stabbed and all of this stuff. They go to court, all of it. No major evidence. Okay. They just like, okay, he did it, manslaughter, he going to jail forever.
Right.
Put him away. Next thing you know, all of this stuff start coming out. Now you got all of these top attorneys trying to appeal and trying to get him out, because we're not saying that he's innocent.
Right.
A fight happened. He was defending himself. Did it have to go to the measure of death? No, it did not. But at the same time, it did. Right. You know what I'm saying?
But when does self-defense depend on your color of your skin?
Well, that's the thing.
Because they would.
Because
they do.
In my opinion, them boys had every intention of whooping on Anthony's ass. Okay. They was going to do whatever they had to do. They just didn't get to that point because he got to defend himself. Exactly. And he made a move that they was not looking forward to.
Yep.
And boom, there he have it. Now, again, he's not innocent. I don't ever want it to be said, oh, he just this innocent person. He ain't supposed to have a knife, da 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 da. Okay, he not, but he did.
Yeah.
He defended himself. But he does not need to spend the rest of his life in prison because somebody tried to jump on him and he defended himself. Yeah. I don't believe in that.
Yeah.
And then I ain't gonna say that.
And then they make it, here's the thing, and I'm gonna say it. White people are quick to say it's not a race thing, but it is a race thing. Mm-hmm. It's a race thing. Yeah, we have to acknowledge what is right in front of us. It is a race war happening, and it's not necessarily something that we want, but it's definitely here.
Yeah.
You have the Carmelo Anthony case. You have the case of the young man. This was back a few years ago where they rolled him up in a mat at his high school.
Yeah.
Now they just now opening that case back up. I'll find that case, but that case is just now opening up because they hid so much evidence. You had judges, attorneys, all types of people that was in part of covering up this murder. Flat out murder. Black young man, locks and everything. Had a bunch of white people in place of power that tried to hide evidence. It's always, you don't want to make it a race thing, but we're going to call a spade a spade.
Yeah.
And it's borderline pissing me off because as a professional, how do I help my African-American culture or my African-American people when it pertains to educating them about these cultural differences and also the race differences? You get what I'm saying? Because they see that it's not fair.
Right.
So as a provider, what do? You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Because I see the biases. Mm-hmm. I see the injustices. So what do I do with that? You know what I'm saying? How do I help somebody see that? And it ain't just about death. It's also in the workplace.
Yeah.
It's also in different friend groups. It's also in different environments.
Yeah.
It's not just, people having odds, even in the workplace.
Yeah.
How many times do us as Black people get looked at or get reprimanded or get some type of, you know what I'm saying,
right,
tap on the ass when our colleagues that are not of color
can do the same
thing and get away scot-free?
Yeah.
Think how many times you've been in a position and you saw that happening. Or you work in a position where, you see the white people doing something and they getting away with it, and then your Black drivers are not able to. They don't have those same luxuries
all the time.
I explained, we talked about that before here, where I had a Black driver that was trying to take off because he was taking care of his wife. Like, his wife was going through surgeries. Like, she had a pallet, 43,000 pound pallet fall on her foot. So she couldn't walk. And he was like taking care of her. Like, he was making sure he was going to doctor's appointments and everything. And he was basically getting talked about in front of me in the office, like, you know, like he was like, oh, it's just lazy. He don't want to come to work, blah, blah, blah. But let this guy, I'm sick. I don't feel like coming in. All right, you need a doctor's note. I'm not bringing one.
Okay.
And don't bring them up.
Right. That's why I say, okay, if they don't bring it.
They're not going to bring it. They like, shit, I ain't doing all that. I
Right.
told you what I was doing and I ain't doing it.
So I've noticed that, and I just thank God. I thank God that God removed me from that situation because it was getting there. You know what I'm saying? And I'm happy where I'm at right now. So I'm just thankful for that.
Yeah.
But yeah. I ain't mean to get you all riled up, Keisha. You know
And listen, I'm very passionate about the culture, period. Okay. It be hard out here.
Like me, Foster?
Well, and then Sky. But just to, you know, a quick segue, since we're talking about culture and, you know, the perceptions that is pretty much, you know, how we are being viewed, you know what I'm saying, as being disposable or etc. This situation where Young Miami, everybody know we got that spin that shit. Spin that shit. Spin it. That's my shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
All right. So here's the thing. The reason that I bring it up is because you have that song, right? And we're looking at perception. So when other races or other ethnicities hear that song sung by a Black person or whatnot, they're going to believe that's what we do, right? And we always gonna get grouped up. You know what I'm saying? That's always a thing.
Yeah,
we're gonna get grouped up. So here recently, you know, Spin That, Young Miami, congratulations on the song. It's a hitter, it's a banger. But the issue came out when AIRE pretty much was criticizing the song. She didn't feel that it brought forth any type of, you know, it didn't bring a good view to women or men in this song for African Americans to be talking about scamming and pretty much boosting and all of this stuff. She didn't glorify it. She felt like it's crazy that it is being glorified and that's how people are going to perceive us. And so everybody was down in the AIRE back about that.
I got it.
Well, if that's what you think, enjoy. But what I know is that music has power. But of course, I have used that power to help some people. And I have traveled around this world twice. And I see the impact of what we export out of the Black American experience to the rest of the world. Longer story for another time. I was also in the blogs because I made comments about Clive Davis. And I said, watch what kind of stories you're going to see coming out about him. I signed my record deal when I was 22 years old. And so I learned about human nature through the lens of the music industry. So I got a full hot dose of all of it.
So AIRE.
So basically I feel like she was just stating that she sees the impact that we have on the world as far as music, culture, and everything. It's because we're the most copied. And,
of course, we're fire as hell. What?
And we just have to be careful with that influence that we have on other cultures as we, you know, go through our days and stuff like that. And pretty much, I agree with that.
I agree 100%. Here's the thing, though. I agree with AIRE. I agree that we are people that have a voice. We have an opinion. And definitely we are influencers by nature.
Right.
We got that. I don't think that she was personally taking a jab at Young Miami. I think she was talking about just solely, like she said, the influence of the lyrics of the song.
Yeah.
And so I like the song. I like the groove of it. But I'm also not living the life of that song.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
I'm not scamming.
I'm not influenced by the song.
Right.
So I guess I'm saying that it becomes detrimental to a population of people that look at Young Miami as a role model, whether she proclaimed to be or not. These individuals are like, shit, if she can do it, she look good, she got bread, she this, she that, I'm gonna go and do it. You know what I'm saying? You have that community, you have that population of people. So I think that's where AIRE is kind of touching base on.
Yeah.
It's okay to like the song. but it's not okay if you are being influenced by it or you're doing anything of that nature.
Would you say that the population that has or is being influenced by that song is more younger?
I would say majority of them are younger, for sure. But in that same breath, you have some grown ass people that is definitely influenced.
Yeah.
Which that'll take me into a whole nother realm. But yeah, for the sake of this, yeah, I think it's younger people.
Yeah.
But older people.
And they're so impressionable at that age too. Like, if that's what they're saying, like you said, I see her, I can do it. Oh, she's, this is what like is getting into them. How do you not, or how do they not internalize that message and then act on it? You know what I'm saying? Like, how can they too just enjoy the music or enjoy the beat, or you know what I'm saying, if they out with their friends and it's the song and it's like, oh, you gassing your homegirl up and you just leave it at that, but not really like, oh well, you know what I'm saying? Like being influenced, because I think at that age they are easily influenced. I agree with her too, but it's like, how do you also, like, they're being fed that message, but then also feeding them like, yeah, but there's also another way. Like, that ain't really, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah. But so I believe, so Young Miami, she has not publicly said anything to India AIRE about it. She kind of like just celebrating her song and still continue to do her shit. I mean, as anybody would. She don't have to address it. But I think part of that, it almost would make her more accountable if she was to respond. Like, how do you respond to that? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And granted, people that make music like that, they're basing it off of their life experiences. They're talking about maybe somebody that they were kin to, related to in some capacity, whatever. They're talking about their life in the song, right? So you do have some people that have been scamming and boosting and doing all of this stuff, and they could definitely relate on a whole nother scope. But then you have people like us. We ain't boosting.
Right.
Now wait a minute. I ain't boosting. But if you a goddamn booster out there,
I was about to say,
and you got a couple
you are
of
a
those.
supporter.
I am a supporter of your business. But I'm just saying, like, we just not that. But I definitely agree. And the reason that I kind of like merged the two situations is because our culture, like you said, we're most influenced, but we're also the most ignored. How is that? How do we get in that space where we want to be you, we want to be like you, we want to take away from everything that you got going on? You got goddamn, what's that, Kate Spade? Or no, what's her name? What's the name of the group? Cat Spade or Cat Eye. What is it called, son? Cat's Eye. That little group, Chinese girl, white girl, and one black girl, and they all on there shaking ass and twerking and stuff. That ain't y'all culture.
Right.
Like, what is happening here? Like, where are we going?
Wait, what do they do?
This a group, and it's a group, okay? There's about 5 of them hoes, right? And they be twerking. Do you hear me?
Okay.
They the ones that made Pinky up.
I don't know.
Yes, you do. Don't do that.
I promise I don't.
Watch it. They be cutting up. But what I'm saying is,
the only one I'm watching twerk.
Oh, here we go.
Is my wife.
Mind you, ain't no episode that we have ever had where he ain't mentioned my sister. And I love my sister to death. Love her down. But this nigga gonna make sure to my wife and my grass. I love y'all.
Yeah, I cut my grass. Wait, go.
No,
go ahead,
but that's what we are. Just as a culture, like, I think we just need to be a little bit more aware of our surroundings and how we are impacting people. And then you have other celebrities like Trick Daddy and Luke making, their comments towards India AIRE was just so unnecessary.
What they say?
Girl, just nasty as hell. Like, they just, to me, Luke was saying something, y'all earthy bitches be doing this. I mean, just rude as
no.
Like, I just thought that it was just unnecessary, uncalled for.
Yeah.
If you don't like what the woman said, just don't like it.
Right.
Just don't comment.
Don't say anything.
You know what I'm saying? Why comment?
Right.
And I mean, to me, India AIRE, she could criticize the song. She's an artist as well. I don't think she meant for her critique to, light up a fire like this.
Right,
But at the
sure.
same time, your voice is definitely impactful.
Yeah.
And it's crazy. It's crazy. But within our culture, we have to be very much aware, because I think that we are more than just scamming, boosting. And the reason that white people, and not all white people, and I'm not going to even say that. I'm going to quit saying that. Not all white people, not all this, not all that, because I'm not going to give a disclaimer on how I feel. Some of these white folks, they don't give a damn, and they don't like black people. They're in our spaces to get what they want.
Okay, Malcolm, Keisha.
Boy, I almost said the F word. I'm being honest, because it's just like I was telling you before the show started. Like we're in a environment now. Well, not just now, but within society, is becoming this racist thing is becoming more and more broad.
Yeah,
it's coming on out. It's coming to a head.
It is.
And I just want anybody of any other race other than black that think they're gonna try me, don't. But yeah, don't try me.
I would say it's probably been, I think we're just more hyper aware of it now. It's probably been, I think it's been embedded in everything all along.
Yeah.
All along. But it's just, I mean, like you said, we have more broadcasting. We're seeing it. We're living it. Our kids are living it. It's just.
And I think that's the scary part.
Yeah.
Because our kids are living it.
Yeah.
Our kids, and we can't always shield them from everything.
Right.
That's one of the things. We can't just say, oh no, my son's 14. Next year he'll probably be driving. You know what I'm saying? And in his own little.
Yeah.
But I'm terrified. To go back to the question you asked me before, I am terrified that my baby is getting older.
Yeah.
Every year for his birthday I cry. I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
You getting old, G.
Yeah.
You soft, bro.
Nigga, I know you not. I'll put your ass on blast right now.
Watch your mouth when you talk.
No, but that's what we are. And we'll talk more about the culture and cultural influences and things like that. But that's pretty heavy within our culture.
Yeah.
So speaking of culture, Ashlee.
Yes.
You are in the game, the podcasting game.
I am.
So tell us a little bit about what you plan on doing in the future. I'm
a marriage and family therapist. And so I love, shout out to all the therapists. Woo! This therapist right here. Come on, there it is. Yes. If you are providing any type of mental health, behavioral health, the health that serve people who are maybe the least of these, or even, anybody just helping people who are struggling, shout out to you, because it's hard in this field. I'm excited to be venturing outside of one-on-one therapy and getting more into podcasting, panelists, speaking, educating. I'm just very currently my work deals a lot with adolescents and family systems. And so Black families is really like where my heart is. But I have clients that are obviously not Black. I love working with all families. And so being able to take that in my experiences, not just of my life, but of all of my work, and just kind of talking about them on a larger platform, because I think not everybody, like you can't reach every, you know how they say you can't save everybody,
Right.
but if they can at least have it accessible to them somehow, some way, they deserve also to have, information and, being able to assess within themselves how to be better. Because I think there's a lot of people, I know that there's a lot of people that are questioning, like, how do I change? Where do I start? There's so much traumatic experiences that people are experiencing and really not knowing where to go. Can they afford a lot of people can't afford therapy, because some therapists, good quality therapists, don't take insurance. And you know what I'm saying? So it's not, and then you got therapists, if you do go through your medical provider, the wait list is like 5-6 months. So what do I do in the interim? And I know like a podcast is a very small piece of it, but you just never know where it can take, who's listening and who's experiencing what and how it can be shared. So all things relationships, faith, Black church, Black culture, community. I'm big on community. I know that there's a lot of healing in community, and with the right community. But then also, change happens within ourselves, but you also want to be the right person. So how do I be the right person in community, and what does that look like? So that's what we'll be speaking on. And
I'm so excited.
Life,
That's
just
good.
everyday life stuff,
Yeah.
It's
I
needed.
love that.
Yes.
Well, I am super, super excited for you.
Thank
You and your journey on, being a therapist is not an easy task. It comes with its challenges and barriers, but it is so many great rewards that come with it. And so I am super excited for your journey in the
Thank you.
podcasting because podcasting for me personally is a relief.
Yes.
I'm able to come on here and be my silly, fun self and just enjoy the element of this. Whereas, being a therapist, I can have fun, but at the same time, it's a level of professionalism.
Absolutely.
And, almost stoicness about it,
Yeah.
So, I'm excited for you.
Thank you.
Do your big one, child, because I know I'm going to be one of your first listeners.
And you're going to be a guest, please.
Y'all heard that? Got the plug.
It's secured. YouTube. Have y'all on there. Y'all want to come together or separate?
Separate, please.
Separate, because I can't stand working with this nigga.
Please. We work together all the time. No, but that's awesome. So let me see, making sure that, I wanted to make sure I hit all bases before I did my little Keisha's Corner, because, I got to, I got to get that in.
Jesus Christ.
I got to get that in.
Hurry your ass up.
I'm super excited to get Keisha's Corner started back up because, again, podcasting is my outlet, but I also will always remember my purpose. And so I wanted to, talk briefly about a topic that I know many therapists and other professionals battle with sometime, and it's called imposter syndrome. So for Keisha's Corner today, we're going to talk about briefly imposter syndrome. Now, imposter syndrome is pretty much persistent feeling that your success is undeserved. All right. Despite the evidence that you have that ability, despite the fact that you've gone and got your education and all of these different great things, you will eventually be found out as a fraud. That's what imposter syndrome is. It's not believing that you are who you say you are. And the reason that I brought this topic up is because after I earned my my license, I was super excited that day and the following day, but I went into depression that following week.
Oh,
I did. I was very depressed, not because, I had my license. It was more so like there's a level of accountability that is being held on me.
Yeah.
At this point, I'm like, oh shit, like I got my license.
You did it.
But I've been in practice for a while,
Right.
I've been doing therapy. I've worked in, psych hospitals. I've worked in all types of environments where my knowledge has enhanced, where I've been through all type of credited education and all of that stuff. I did all of this stuff. Why am I depressed?
Right.
And I learned that I was battling with imposter syndrome. So how did I get to a point of working through it? Because it's not something I just woke up and said, I'm not feeling this syndrome no more. I'm not feeling this way no more. No, I'm working through it even currently.
Yeah.
So what I tend to do is kind of reflect on, number one, my purpose. And then I go into thinking about, how did I get here? How was I able to get to this point of even passing an exam?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What happened? You know what I'm saying? I went to undergrad. I got my master's. I struggled. I have the experience. I've worked with people. Right. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I reflect back on a lot of my experiences. Just FYI, for those that may be battling with imposter syndrome, some of the common signs are you feel like you're faking it all the time, even when you qualified.
Right.
You always feel like you're faking it. Believing you don't deserve your accomplishments or your achievements. Constantly comparing yourself to others.
Yeah.
I was one to do that.
Yes.
Okay. And it was here recently where I was like, why compare when you are who you are and God put you in this position for a reason? Why must you compare yourself to anybody?
Right. Yeah.
Why are you looking at where this person is going, how far they've gone? Why do you feel left behind?
Yeah.
Why are you comparing yourself?
Yeah.
And it just set with me. God really put it in me that, like, hey, you don't have to compare. You can't compete where you don't compare.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, you're not even in the same bubble as them. Now, y'all may have the same degrees, but I got you going on a whole different wave.
Yeah.
So just ride the wave and go in the way that I want you to.
Right.
Another common sign is dismissing compliments and praise.
Yeah.
I'm quick to be like, oh, I'm just, somebody be like, hey, you are fire. Like that message you gave, that was fire. Or when my clients be like, you know what, I never thought about it that way. See, that's why you my therapist. That's why I feel like, girl,
I ain't did nothing.
I just let you lead the way. You know what I'm saying? No, don't shy away from them compliments.
Yeah.
Setting unrealistic high standards for yourself.
Yeah.
That's another one. You setting these highest expectations.
Yeah.
And then when you're not able to fulfill them or achieve them, then you're looking at yourself as a failure.
Yeah.
Over preparing and procrastinating because you're afraid of failure. Not because you don't want to do it.
Right.
You're procrastinating and you're over preparing because you're afraid of somebody telling you no.
Yeah.
Or something not panning out exactly the way that you pictured in your head. So you automatically count yourself out before you even count yourself in.
Yeah.
You know what you want to do.
Yeah.
But again, this issue will cause you to, fall back. And then lastly, it is worrying that others will discover you're not good enough. So it's all about perception and how others perceive you.
Yeah.
Looking at, okay, I know a bunch of therapists. I've been in this for a minute. So I know a bunch of I know people that earned their degree after me and they surpassed me.
Yep.
You get what I'm saying? But I'm so worried about people thinking, is Keisha good enough? Like, is she really who she thinks she is?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You're trying to gain that validation and it don't hit.
Right.
So just, as we talk about the imposter syndrome, anybody that is listening, it's not just a therapy thing.
Right.
Okay. Understand that some people that experience this are students, new professionals, of course, the therapists and the healthcare providers. You got business owners, entrepreneurs,
absolutely,
athletes, leaders, high achievers, perfectionists.
Yes.
You have a bunch of people that battle with this syndrome. You always feel like you have to be perfect. You're growing up with very high expectations.
Yeah.
Frequently comparing yourself to others. Again, these are some of the things I want you to keep in mind of. All I can say with this is take your time and identify your why and identify the who. Who are you? Who are you for real? You know what I'm saying? And validate yourself.
Yeah. Identity is key. You got to know who you are.
You got to know who you are.
You have to, because you'll be so easily swayed. If not, you'll become who they say you are instead of being secure in who you are.
Yeah, and I'm in this phase in my life. I don't know if it's because I'm tap dancing on 40's door, but I'm just in that space where I don't give a damn. Like, I just don't give a damn. I don't care what nobody think. I don't care about nobody's feelings.
No.
It is what it is, and I mean that respectfully, but disrespectfully. Like, at the end of the day, it is what it is.
Yeah.
I
And
thought you was 40 already.
No, boo-boo, you tried it. When would I do that?
You would have been on a trip or a party or something.
No,
right.
I just thought you was...
It would have been the Met Gala or something.
Listen, he tried his ass. Anyway, I'm not 40 yet. I will be 40 in November.
Ooh.
Okay, yeah.
Together.
I thought you was like 2 years older than me.
See, again, you trying your ass. Nigga, how? We graduated together. Now, I know I'm behind.
Wait, I wasn't going to say nothing, but...
Now, wait a minute. It ain't my fault with the first failure. All right. But nigga, I'll be 40 this year.
Period.
You know she flunked in 4th grade.
First of all, it wasn't the 4th. It was the 1st.
You had to repeat?
The 1st grade.
I had to repeat 2nd grade. But look at us.
Oh my God.
They slept out. Hello. They tried it, but look at what we doing today.
And got master degrees.
Hello.
See, your flunking was different from hers.
Why?
Because she flunked for a boy.
That's a lie.
In 1st grade? You had it like that, sis?
No, what had happened was it wasn't that. I failed because my mama, we was moving around a lot. And so they couldn't designate what
that wasn't your fault.
The hell I knew.
That wasn't your fault.
Boy, fuck you. Now I gotta explain. So me flunking 1st grade wasn't my fault.
It's not your fault.
That ain't my fault.
No.
Okay. Sugar Sweet was moving us around, you know.
She was doing what she had to do.
We moved around a lot.
And then my birthday being in November, that automatically set me back.
Yeah.
So I should have graduated if everything was fair.
Right.
2004, but I ended up graduating 2006.
That's
so
okay.
it is what it is.
Huh?
Yeah, hell yeah. It wasn't because I was slow. A little bit. I was a little bit behind. I couldn't read.
That's okay.
I couldn't read shit.
Look.
I could read now. I could read that damn degree. I could read
these contracts.
Could read them contracts.
Them
baby.
commas.
Hello.
Huh?
Congratulations.
I could read Chase. Period. You hear me? You hear me?
I know that's right.
I'm proud of you.
Anyway, but that's Keisha's Corner. We just wanted to have a brief moment to talk about Keisha's Corner and imposter syndrome. You know, every episode, Keisha's Corner going to come with some type of topic, some type of theme, something. So be on the lookout on my TikTok. Follow me on TikTok. Yes. Model Me Natural on TikTok. So you can, get those little clippets here and there. I'm excited.
I'm excited too. Congratulations. I'm proud of you.
You look like a damn hater though. Hurry up and wrap this up because I got a bone to pick with you. Because you'll never put me on blast. I got your ass. That's okay. Because wait till this next show. Oh, I'm going to play out your ass way. Up. I don't know what's wrong with my mouth.
Anyway. Ashley, where do people can reach you at? Where can they get at you?
Oh my goodness. So you know what? I don't have a lot of social media right now.
Uh-oh.
I've been on the low key mode. I need to get out there though. I need to put myself back on some social media. I've been off. It's been peaceful. It's been so peaceful without it. But I do think that as we will have a podcast, Instagram, and all the things, all the handles. I would say that my Facebook is my name. So now I'm officially putting that out there. I don't really be on there like that. I watch my son's games when he travels. You'll find me in the gym. I'm always in some type of tournament, a gym.
Oh, what you mean tournament?
Like a basketball tournament?
Her son.
My son.
Her son play ball.
Girl, I thought you were talking about you play basketball. I was about to say,
no, girl. No. Oh my God. I did it in high school, but that was very short-lived. But no. I'm in like his tournaments. I'm all over the place. So I'm in the gym all the time.
Okay.
So you can find me in the gym and the tournaments playing, practice games or whatever. But social media wise, Ashley Bellamy on Facebook. And I may launch an Instagram at some point.
You should.
You should. Okay, I'm gonna do it.
You should.
Okay, well I'll put it out there. I'll start one and get back out there and start posting again, and we'll have obviously for the podcast, but I'm gonna do my own.
I'm excited for that.
Thank
Come on
you.
out that box, girl.
I'm coming out.
I was on a little hiatus from social media for a while, and it was very peaceful.
It is
but
peaceful.
When you want to expand and explore and all of that stuff, you got to come out that box.
Yeah, it's time to come back.
This nigga laughing. I can't swear to God, but well, Jesus.
Because I said I wasn't gonna say it.
But you gonna say it anyway.
No.
You gonna say it off the air?
I'm not gonna say it.
You ain't shit.
What? Do it.
You an ass. I hate him. Listen, y'all. Thank y'all for joining the Be Easy podcast today. Y'all know where to find us on all major platforms, all social media platforms, all podcast platforms. course, Spotify, Apple Music, Apple Podcasts, YouTube. Follow us. We also just completed a new website. And we'll have the link on our social media platforms. Please visit us on our website. Make sure you leave comments. We love to read them. We love your advice. We love your input. Just let us know what's up. We love y'all and thank y'all so much for joining us. We'll see y'all next time. And we out.
Shit out the way. I don't know what's wrong with my mouth.
What the